All right, it's 7 o'clock, and we are up for the planning committee meeting. Agenda item number 1, decisions on citizens by non-agenda items. Number 2, rezoning 3 lots in the LC Palmer subdivision. And so I'm going to turn it over to Nathan. And walk us through this.
Okay. And we'll just pull it up, right, Roberta? And Justin Schmidt's here. He's the contract auditor. If you want to go through planning or something.
So Justin is requesting to have the map amended to change these 3 lots from B3 to R2 single family. It has met no complaints, all positive feedback from Planning Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals. It is this lot, and this lot. So this is single family here, here, and here. But there have been no complaints.
Those are R2 as well.
I'm sorry?
Those are R2 as well.
Yes, they are.
What about the other lots, did you say?
There's been the other ones on the opposite end.
Yes.
Those are still business.
The same business?
Yes. Yep.
So I stopped by today, talked to Berta and Nathan about this, about these 3 lots in particular. Obviously, you've got J Fires, which is going to be, private street. But we've got, it's a nice continuation of the buildings that are to the west, the residences that are to the west. Seems to me like it's very commonsensical. It's not out of the ordinary to make this request for those 3 lots. It gives us a nice line that goes from the west around the corner and then back up to behind where J Fires was. I want to get these thoughts have been put on this rezoning.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you have to find some point where the commercial residential bit, and is it going to be there, or is it going to be these 3 lots here, have these 3 lots? I think to me it's aesthetically fine this way.
Is your motion?
You said no complaints. Does that mean that we took an outreach or a mailing?
We sent a mailing to all the abutting neighbors. Yes. And all neighbors were in favor of keeping, they didn't realize that was business, so they would much rather it be residential.
I know when it came up, I think it was the ones to the north there, about potentially the multifamily. I received some feedback on that one.
Yes, we received
Single
feedback.
use, yeah.
Just when this got brought up, they preferred to talk about making sure those weren't.
That makes sense.
Right, for these 3 properties, of course, will make sense. Would it remain 3 separate properties, Justin, or are you thinking you're gonna try to maybe squeeze 4 in there?
I think there's enough room to squeeze 4 and still make it work, but that one lot 16 is pretty deep, and you'd have to have an easement or some way to get, and you'd really have to change the lines completely. So I think we're just moving through 3 lots.
Okay.
I make a motion to accept them as R2.
I'll second.
Motion by Tina to change to R2, second by Jordan. All in favor? Aye.
It will be on council agenda tonight as well.
What is the minimum size, what is the minimum lot size? R2?
14,000.
14,000?
In these feet.
All right. Next is exterior building materials for Waterloo Junior High Athletic Field Press Mines addition. Will's here and talked with Nathan and Roberta about this today as well. Right now, in the packet, you can see where it's going to be. So there's a lot of work that's been done at junior high, making that really more ADA compliant with new concrete, removing all the old bleachers that were there that were probably not up to code. there was a press box that was there at the old bleachers when it was the high school. And the request is to put a 7x12 press box in for this location. Well, it doesn't show on your design that there's any rooftop, but on some of the samples it does. I don't foresee us having a rooftop, do you?
It's not going to have a walking deck on top, no.
Walking deck, okay. So, maybe we might talk about materials, please.
Yeah, it's kind of same scope as what Mr. Mathis were just talking about. Commercials, accessory structure, or addition. And it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly how to define this. I don't really know if there's a principal building on this property. They all seem to be complementary to each other, and it's so small. It's definitely smaller than these sheds. But if you kind of work with that mentality, complementing it would be metal, basically. So Roberto went out to the high school, and I believe the new high school, that's a metal one as well. So it wouldn't be out of place to have one here. This little shed on the left, I'm not sure. Looks like
That's concrete.
As restrooms.
That's potties?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it, composite material?
That's concrete walls.
Oh, concrete.
That's poured concrete?
Yeah.
Is that a storm shelter?
So, we've kicked it around a few
Yeah.
times, you know, but ultimately,
And so this is courtesy by the school district coming, because the plans for this go through the ROE, all permits go through the ROE, the inspections go through the ROE. And you guys are planning on doing this yourselves, Will, or?
Correct.
Okay, so we've done it, so again, ROE is responsible for overseeing and approving all of that, correct?
and we're here because of zoning code.
Right. So,
So this is a metal press box. Basically, it's gonna replace what was there, which was.
Correct. And I brought a sample. We're going to do insulated metal panels if anyone wants to take a look.
I'd like to see it.
So it'll be more than what's happened last week. Is that?
So insulated, the outside is textured, inside is smooth. Just like that. Doing a couple of colors.
So it's hidden fasteners?
I do like a EPDM roof going over the top of it.
Okay.
Pretty looking good.
Should
any questions? Not, or take a motion to approve as presented.
I will make that motion.
I'll second. Second from Matt. All in favor? Aye. 19. Oh, yeah.
So normally we put this on council agenda, so we would do it the next council meeting.
Okay. Covers that. Any comments? Anything else on planning?
Try to tag on this word there, we need to firm up or I guess express that we're not gonna change that R2, B3, Plaza Drive, Fulmer Drive any further probably. I think that should be the end of the R2 with the 3 parcels that we added tonight.
I take that up to a future meeting. I think we can do that.
Expressing that's what I would like to see.
Okay.
Perfect. Anyone else? Motion closed. Matt? Second. Second. Gordon, I'll adjourn out at 7:09.